2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Royal Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside major champion Rich Beem in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hey guys, I can't wait to watch these two go at it again. It was an incredible battle first time round, and I think there'll be a few shots fired out here.
Yes, what lessons have they learned in defeat? If you learn lessons in defeat and can turn it into a victory, well, you never lost, did you?
Drive there.
Time for the second shot into the first. Going with the pitching wedge here.
All right, he's going with a little extra club, gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
5 feet coming up to the cup. Yeah, they're good momentum makers, those ones. Good putt for birdie.
I've never been disappointed by starting off my round with the birdie, Luke, I can tell you that.
And that finds him in a share of second. Well, now let's see if we can get some more insight on this week's venue. John, what have you been seeing here at Lachlan Crossing that players may want to keep their mind on this week?
Well, Luke, one thing I've been seeing is a lot of excitement in the crowd. People love when the PGA Tour comes to Scotland. And if you open your eyes, you can see why. This is a classic Scottish links layout. Giant fairways and greens. And some of these greens are shared greens, so a couple holes using the same green, which is kind of a hallmark of some of these old Scottish courses. These links fairways are rugged, to say the least. Hard to tell where some of these shots will end up after they come off the club face because of the undulation in the fairways. One other thing to be aware of is the pot bunkers. There are some really small ones out there as well, and they can be very sneaky. You never know where they might pop up. Luke, I love being in Scotland. Love breathing in that crisp Atlantic air. Can't wait to see what happens on the course this week.
And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She's 2 strokes behind her rival this week.
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Teeing off here at the 3rd hole. That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Oh, Henny, that looks like a putrid lie. Is it bad?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the sand.
Wonderfully played. This one's for birdie. Oh, just missed. Seven feet to the cup.
He's got this for his par.
Looks good off the blade. That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. Currently a couple under for the round. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4. That's a nice looking tee shot, that one. Rich, I might have to put in my apologies there.
Yeah, I kind of think you need to. That is really in an awful spot.
Yep, solid connection. This is looking good.
Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rivals scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Go in. Oh, what an excellent time to make a big putt like that. And you bet their rival knows just what happened. Oh, what a shot that was. Why don't we revisit the magic?
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
And after that hole, he's now alone at the top of the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here at the 5th.
Good birdie on the last. What's in store now?
Sitting at -3, currently in the lead. I've known some good iron players in my day, but you're right up there. A birdie putt awaits.
So far, so good.
And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Oh, well played.
Love watching this player around the greens.
Our current leader is up by 3 shots. Here we are at Lachlan Crossing, the 6th hole. It's one of those par 5s that just feels like it's a tad too far to reach into.
It is, especially when it's going into the prevailing wind, which is how this hole was designed. Go ahead and just bail out to the right. Avoid those bunkers completely. Then you can go ahead and lay up once again out to the right-hand side. Don't challenge the bunkers. It's not worth it. Not unless you know for a fact you can get on in 2. From there, you're going to have a nice, simple pitch shot from, I don't know, 80, 90, 100 yards to a green. Fairly undulating, but still just begging to be birdied.
That's tidy. Second shot here on the 6th. Going with the 5-wood. That's a pretty handy shot. Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Oh, good look at a birdie here. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And that will take him to 5 under. Currently in first position. And we've arrived at a par 3. This should play. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here at the 7th. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Okay, steady now. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
It's looking solid.
There it is. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Next up is a par 4. Always a stern test. Well, on the tee now, coming off a par. Chance to pipe one up the middle.
This is full send.
Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
This is Brooke Henderson. And back to the course with the live action. Second shot here on the 8th. Oh, almost went in. Nicely done. Just 3 feet to go to the hole. Don't miss this. They can be costly. Beautiful shot. And that will move him to 6 under par. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. Teeing off now on the 9th hole. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rival's scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. close was that to going down? And he's down there. You got a read?
He's got 10 feet here. I think he likes it.
Like the look of this one. Well, that'll maintain the momentum. Nice par putt. Well, this is when the knees start to knock. The sweat starts to appear on the palms of your hands, Rich. Just a slender lead with 9 to play.
Yeah, but I like the position. I like being out in front. That forces the other players to come catch you. I like their position.
Wow, that was just striped. Why do we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Sitting at 6 under for the day. Currently in the lead. Going with the hybrid. This one's going right at the pin here. Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt.
Slim chance for a birdie, but in all reality, 2 putt for par would be just fine.
That one raced by. Bit of work coming back. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Firm, back, up the hill. This will be a good one.
Yeah, nicely holed. Leading by a couple after that hole. The 11th hole at Lachlan Crossing is a strong par 4, 470 plus yards from the back tees, and there's plenty to contend with, Rich.
Luke, just that one menacing bunker right in the middle of the fairway that's going to drive you crazy as a player. However, you miss it. Now you got a second shot with, funny enough, no bunkers on the green. It's got a lot of undulation to it, especially on the front right part of it, so you can't afford to miss it there. Anything missing out to the left, though, just fine, my friend. That's really not what we're looking for.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
By my estimation, he's got around 170 here.
Going with the 5-iron here.
Yeah, this is lovely.
And he's hit that inside the range.
Would need to make a long putt to secure a birdie.
Setting up here with a very long putt.
Little birdie look in here.
That's disappointing. Putting for par. Ooh, nice line. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
Going and going and going.
Second shot here on the 12th. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Quality shot, that one. Putting for birdie. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. And that will take him to 7 under. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Oh, looking to make a statement here. Going with driver off the tee. Time for the second shot here at the 13th. And going with driver off the deck with this shot. Well, that's certainly showcasing all their talents there. That's impressive.
Absolutely. Love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
Ooh. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. It's just about 3 feet away.
This for a birdie run.
And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
So after that effort, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. Midway through the closing 9 here at Lachlan Crossing, this 14th hole is a par 4 over 450 yards.
Once again, Luke, just another gem of a hole. Massive bunker out there in the center of the fairway, but for most players, it's not going to come into play. Anything down just the right-hand side of this fairway is ideally placed. The second shot, you got to clear, I don't know, a lot of beach there to a green that's probably got more undulation than any other one on this golf course. A massive green, lots of opportunities to do good, but also a lot of opportunities to do some bad.
Well, that's a handy shot. Lining up from around 160 yards. And choosing the 8-iron here. Nice shot that. That should find the surface.
He seems to have zero regard for the fact that he's playing against a multiple major champion here. Just firing off approach shots like that. Wow.
Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt.
Right over the spot they were looking at.
Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard. Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She had a bad previous hole, came off with bogey.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
I don't know if she can hold this. Outside chance from 29 feet.
Now at -9 for the day. Teeing off here at the 15th hole.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Great drive here. Can it make it to the green? Time now to play the second shot on the 15th hole. Superb line on that shot. 5 feet coming up to the cup.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
Better than most.
Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one.
And a nice feeling it must be to have that sizable of a lead coming down the stretch.
He sits in first position
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface. Oh, my. Right by the hole. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. Yes, they've made it. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rivals scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
Wonderful shot.
What an amazing play out of the greenside bunker. Up and in the hole. Nicely done.
Our leader is currently enjoying an 8-shot advantage.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader. Wow. There's a lot of power in that one. Bombed. Setting up miles from the hole. This must be frustrating. Time to get back on that green. Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Time now for the 4th shot. Ooh, that almost went down. This next putt is for bogey. It's half a chance of being holed, this one. Well, that's providing some hope to the rest of the field as our leader stumbles with a bogey. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. And on the tee now, coming off the bogey. Might have a bit of a sting in the tail, I'd imagine. Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
Setting up here from about 175 yards. He really got that one out there. Fantastic drive.
Going with the 6-iron here. This one heading towards the green. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. That's a lovely shot here at the 18th and a chance for birdie at the last. It's all come down to this. A putt for the title. Ouch, that hurts. Don't sweat that last opportunity. This is another one to knock it in and win the tournament. And what a way to win it. Lovely putt.
Luke, the victories, winning never gets old, but this is getting out of hand, isn't it? Another victory on the season.
Well, Henny, when they came into this rivalry, we weren't sure if they were going to be good enough to win the battle. They not only won that, they won the war.
Luke, while they've been out on the golf course, I've been cooking. Here, smell this. We've got to eat up. It's some humble pie. We shouldn't ever have doubted them. There was some spectacular golf out there, and it was a pleasure to watch.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beem, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.